Hello, I'm Emma, and today we're talking about one of the most important parenting goals of all: raising children who can stand on their own while staying emotionally strong inside. Independence and resilience are built daily through simple habits, calm guidance, and loving consistency at home together. Every parent hopes their child will grow into a capable, confident, and emotionally steady human, yet many quietly wonder if they are doing enough to prepare them for the real world. In a time where children are surrounded by instant gratification, constant comparison, and endless distractions, it can feel difficult to know how to raise someone who is both independent and emotionally strong. Many parents naturally want to protect their children from struggle, disappointment, and discomfort. But while love protects, it must also prepare. Children do not become strong by avoiding life's challenges. They become strong by learning how to face them with support, courage, and growing confidence. This video is about simple daily habits that help children become more self-reliant, emotionally balanced, and mentally resilient. Independence does not mean pushing children away or expecting them to handle everything alone. It means teaching them step by step that they are capable. Emotional strength does not mean hiding feelings or never crying. It means knowing how to understand emotions, recover from setbacks, and stay steady during difficult moments. These two qualities grow beautifully together. When children believe they can do things for themselves, they feel stronger inside. When they learn to manage emotions, they become braver in the outside world. The first routine begins with allowing children to do what they are already capable of doing for themselves. Many parents help too quickly because it feels faster, easier, or kinder. Tying shoes, packing bags, cleaning toys, choosing clothes, or solving simple problems are moments where independence is quietly built. When adults rush in immediately, children may learn dependence without meaning to. But when parents pause and guide instead of taking over, children discover their own ability. At first, tasks may take longer. Shoes may be tied badly, bags may be messy, and mistakes will happen. But every attempt teaches something important. A child who learns to complete small tasks starts believing, "I can handle things." That belief becomes confidence. Confidence built through action is stronger than confidence built through praise alone. Over time, these repeated experiences form a child who trusts themselves. Once children begin doing practical tasks independently, the next lesson becomes how they respond when things do not go smoothly. Struggle is often where emotional strength begins. Many parents feel uncomfortable watching children become frustrated. But frustration is not failure. It is part of growth. When a child cannot build the tower, finish the puzzle, or solve the homework question, they are standing in an important moment. If adults instantly rescue them, the discomfort disappears, but so does the opportunity to build resilience. Instead, stay nearby with calm support. Say things like, "This is hard, but you can keep trying," or "Let's think of another way." These responses teach children that difficulty is normal, not dangerous. They learn that emotions can be tolerated and problems can be worked through. Each time they move through frustration instead of escaping it, emotional muscles grow stronger. Over time, children stop fearing challenge because they know they can survive discomfort. As children learn persistence, emotional awareness becomes equally important. Strong children are not children who suppress feelings. They are children who understand feelings and know what to do with them. When children are angry, sad, jealous, embarrassed, or disappointed, they need guidance rather than shame. If a child hears "Stop crying, you're fine," or "Don't be silly," they may learn to hide emotions rather than process them. Hidden emotions often return as anxiety, anger, or low confidence later. Instead, teach emotional language. Say, "You seem disappointed your game ended," or "You look frustrated because it didn't work." Naming emotions helps children feel seen and teaches self-awareness. Once feelings are named, children can learn regulation. Deep breathing, taking space, talking calmly, drawing, journaling, or asking for help are skills that build lifelong strength. Emotional intelligence is one of the greatest gifts a parent can give. A child who can understand their inner world becomes steadier in the outer world. Another powerful routine is allowing children to make age-appropriate choices. Choice builds responsibility. A child who never gets to choose often struggles to think independently. But a child who practices small decisions learns judgment, confidence, and ownership. Let them choose between two outfits, decide the order of homework tasks, pick healthy snacks, or plan part of the family weekend. Choices should be safe and manageable, but real. If children experience decisions only in theory, they miss valuable learning. When choices lead to good outcomes, confidence grows. When choices lead to mistakes, wisdom grows. Both are useful. A child who forgets their water bottle after packing their own bag learns more than a child whose parent always packs perfectly for them. Natural consequences, handled kindly, are powerful teachers. They show children that actions matter and mistakes can be corrected. As independence grows, children also need opportunities to contribute to family life. Contribution builds dignity and belonging. When children help around the home, they learn that they matter and can positively impact others. Chores are not punishments. They are training in responsibility and teamwork. Setting the table, feeding pets, folding laundry, watering plants, or helping younger siblings are simple acts with deep psychological value. Children who contribute regularly often feel more capable and connected. They learn that family is not a service they consume but a team they belong to. This mindset protects against entitlement and helplessness. It teaches that effort matters, everyone has a role, and being useful feels good. Praise effort and reliability rather than perfection. A child who hears, "Thank you for helping" consistently learns character more deeply than one praised only for talent. Boundaries are another essential part of emotional strength. Many parents worry that boundaries feel harsh, but healthy boundaries create safety. Children feel calmer when they know what is expected. Consistent bedtimes, screen limits, respectful communication rules, homework routines, and clear consequences reduce chaos. Freedom without structure can feel confusing. Structure with warmth creates security. When boundaries are enforced calmly rather than angrily, children learn self-discipline. If a parent constantly changes rules based on mood, children feel uncertain. But when limits remain steady, children learn predictability and trust. They may protest at times, which is normal, but deep inside they feel safer knowing someone strong and loving is leading. Emotional strength often grows best inside stable structure. One of the most transformative habits is letting children solve interpersonal problems gradually. If every conflict with friends, teachers, or siblings is handled entirely by adults, children may not develop confidence in relationships. Coaching is more helpful than controlling. Ask questions like, "What happened? How do you think they felt? What could you say tomorrow? What solution feels fair?" This teaches reflection, empathy, communication, and accountability. Children learn that conflict can be navigated rather than feared. They also learn that relationships require effort and honesty. Of course, serious bullying or unsafe situations need adult intervention. But many everyday social tensions are opportunities for growth. A child who learns to speak respectfully, apologize sincerely, and repair misunderstandings gains emotional strength that lasts for life. Another quiet but powerful routine is teaching delayed gratification. The modern world offers instant entertainment, instant answers, and instant rewards. But success in life often requires patience. Waiting for something desired builds emotional tolerance and self-control. Saving money for a toy, finishing homework before games, waiting a turn during conversation, or practicing regularly before improvement appears are all forms of delayed gratification. Children who learn to wait become less controlled by impulse. They discover that not every desire needs immediate satisfaction. This creates steadiness, discipline, and maturity. Parents can model this by staying patient themselves, keeping promises, and not always solving boredom instantly with screens or treats. Boredom itself can become fertile ground for creativity and inner resourcefulness. Resilient children also need exposure to manageable risk. This means chances to try new things, meet new people, speak publicly, climb carefully, join teams, or fail in low-stakes situations. Overprotection can unintentionally send the message that the world is too dangerous and the child is too fragile. But thoughtful challenge says, "You are capable, and I believe in you." When children take safe risks, they collect evidence of courage. They learn nerves can be felt and still moved through. Whether it is answering in class, ordering food politely, sleeping away from home, or learning to ride a bike, each brave act expands identity. Confidence grows whenever a child does something once feared. Emotional strength is built not in comfort zones but at their edges. Parents also shape children deeply through how they handle their own emotions. Children watch everything. They notice how adults respond to stress, disappointment, conflict, and mistakes. A parent who explodes often teaches explosion. A parent who blames teaches blame. But a parent who pauses, apologizes, breathes, and resets teaches regulation. You do not need to be perfect. In fact, perfection can be harmful because children never see repair. It is powerful when a parent says, "I was impatient earlier, and I'm sorry," or "I need a moment to calm down before we talk." This models humility and emotional management. Children learn that mistakes happen, emotions are manageable, and relationships can heal. Encouragement should also focus on process more than identity. Saying you worked hard, you kept going, you were kind, or you handled disappointment well builds internal values. Constant labels like "you're the smartest" or "you're naturally talented" can create fragility. Children may fear losing those labels. But praise connected to effort, character, and growth builds stable confidence. Emotionally strong children also need connection. Independence grows best when rooted in secure attachment. Children become brave when they know support exists. Daily moments of connection matter greatly. Shared meals, bedtime talks, laughter, eye contact, reading together, and listening without distraction fill a child's emotional tank. A connected child is more willing to separate, explore, and grow because home feels safe. When children know they are loved without needing to perform, they become freer to take risks and recover from mistakes. Security does not weaken independence. It strengthens it. The child who trusts their base often ventures furthest. As children grow older, independence must grow with them. Parents sometimes continue doing for teenagers what should now belong to them. Managing schedules, solving every school issue, waking them repeatedly, handling forgotten items, or monitoring every step can delay maturity. Gradually hand over responsibility. Teach planning, budgeting, time management, communication, and self-advocacy. Stay supportive, but shift from manager to mentor. Teenagers especially need room to practice adulthood while still under guidance. They will make mistakes. That is part of preparation. Better to learn lessons while support is available than later without it. Independence grows when responsibility grows. Another vital lesson is teaching children that emotions come and go. Many children believe feelings define reality. If they feel scared, they think danger is everywhere. If they feel sad, they think life is terrible. If they feel embarrassed, they think they are ruined. Parents can gently teach that feelings are real but temporary. Say things like, "You feel nervous right now, and that feeling will pass," or "You're disappointed today, but this moment is not forever." This builds perspective. Children learn not to panic over emotions. They begin to ride waves rather than drown in them. That skill alone can protect mental health for years to come. Gratitude is another habit that strengthens emotional resilience. Children who only focus on what is missing often feel dissatisfied and fragile. Children who notice what is present feel steadier and more hopeful. This does not mean ignoring pain. It means balancing reality. A simple nightly question like, "What was one good thing today?" trains the mind to notice resources, kindness, and progress. Finally, remember that independence and emotional strength are not built in dramatic moments. They are built in ordinary repetition. They grow when a child packs their own bag, tries again after frustration, names a feeling, helps with dinner, accepts a boundary, solves a friendship issue, waits patiently, and watches a parent regulate stress with grace. These moments seem small, but they shape identity. Over time, children raised this way begin to trust themselves. They know they can learn, adapt, recover, and contribute. They do not crumble at every obstacle because they have practiced coping. They do not depend on constant rescue because they have experienced competence. They do not fear emotions because they know feelings can be handled. If you want to raise independent and emotionally strong children, start small and stay steady. Choose one habit today. Let them do one task themselves. Coach them through one frustration. Validate one feeling. Hold one calm boundary. Praise one effort. These small moments repeated consistently create powerful transformation. You do not need to be perfect, only present and intentional. Parenting is not about controlling every outcome. It is about preparing a human being to stand strong when you are not there. And that preparation begins in the quiet routines of everyday life. If this video helped you see parenting differently, support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing it with another parent who wants to raise children who are both capable and deeply strong inside.